So Michael and I spent a lot of time playing the Battleborn Beta over the brief period that it was out. We've got great things to say about it.
Indeed we do. This is not a paid promotion in any way. This is just our personal opinion of what we thought of the Battleborn Beta and why you should get it.
Yeah, we're really keen for it, and it's made by Gearbox, which is the company that made Borderlands, which we're both big fans of, so we're really pumped for that. And it is that sort of fruity, fun, slapstick sort of humor. I don't know if slapstick's the right word, but it's Gearbox humor. It's that, and there's lots of different characters, really colourful roster, and they're all really fun to play. They've got their own sort of unique way that they play. It's very nice. We mucked around with a lot of different characters. I played a lot of Miko, the healer, the little mushroom dude, and I played a lot of Benedict, the flying eagle dude with a rocket launcher, and I dabbled in a few of the others, but they're all pretty fun. I mean, Michael, you played Ambra and a few others.
Kelvin and Marquis. And I think one of the best things about the characters, besides the characterization themselves, like that's one of the best things, is that all the characters are fun. They all have their own personalities. Like there's all the taunts and everything and all that kind of stuff. But one of the best things about it all is that they all seem fairly well balanced. Now, I wasn't of this opinion at first. When I first started the game, it seemed like some characters were just a lot better than others. But then, you may think that Eldragon is shit. And then you come across a level 50 Eldragon, and he's cleaning up. I mean, I think there's a little bit of imbalance somewhere, but like it's nowhere near what it seems at first.
Just expected normal sort of stuff.
Yeah, and that will all be fixed over time. But I played Marquis, right, straight away. Really good at Marquis. Cleaning up, I still clean up with Marquis. And I thought Marquis was overpowered. I could destroy people from far away. I would still win close up. I would beat melee people close up because you can use the sniper as a pistol. And I mean, I just invested, and that's the other thing that's really good about Battleborn, is that you level up as you play within the game. So there's nothing really keeping score, saying like, oh, well, you've played 300 hours, so you're way better because you've unlocked all these perks and so on. You develop your helix within the actual game you're playing by playing well. So in my helix with Marquis, I went way into the temporal distortion, which is like this big bubble that slows enemies. I mean, fuck the owls. Like, I mean, I just spam them all the time, but I really invested in just slowing everyone down and being really annoying. But it just seems like every character has not a right way to play them, but a way that works for you that can just work for any character.
Yeah, it's a nice amount of variety, and they've also added the whole gear system, and that actually costs in-game shards. So during a game, you collect shards, and you lose them all after the game, of course. But in the game, and you can spend those shards on infrastructure to help your team out, which is also helping you out, or you can spend it on gear, which gives you certain buffs and so on. But none of these buffs are like so crazy that it makes them unbalanced or so on. If you have the best gear, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win.
Because the cost's higher.
Yeah, so that was all pretty balanced, and that's pretty cool. And the maps, so we played a lot of the multiplayer, mainly. We dabbled in the story a bit. We did both missions once. I mean, they were fun too, but I feel like you have to do them at least with one other person to really be fun, because you don't want to play this by yourself. It's a co-op.
Yeah, and that's something that was quite annoying that IGN did. And I mean, that's what, hopefully this video will change your minds, because we're really passionate about Gearbox games, and like, Battleborn's right up our alley, just like Borderlands was. But IGN's posting Battleborn videos, and it's single player story, not even co-op story, with like, what's his name? Who'd they use? What character did they use?
Oh, they used Marquis for one of them, and then I think they used Montana for the other.
Yeah, they used Montana single player. It's like, mate, this is like, that is the most boring way to play Borderlands. It's like, let's get the most let's get the most boring way to play Battleborn and just upload that and say this is the game. It really is a multiplayer game. As much as there is a story mode, I think the multiplayer is going to be the selling point by far.
Yeah. So, we're excited. We're excited to do the co-op story stuff, but we're excited to hit up the multiplayer.
And I mean, like, the other thing is, there are so many different ways to play. Like, you can actually develop a character. Like, with Kelvin, the big ice golem thing, like, that was very much like a brawler controller class. But pair it with Miko, And they actually have like a thing together in the lore of Battleborn, which is another interesting thing. You can unlock lore over time. You can also unlock skins. But anyway, Kelvin and Miko made an amazing tank healer team.
Yeah.
And instead of me just being a minion controller and running around getting shards and stuff, I had the highest kills because I would just go around and punch everything and kill everything in sight. And that worked really well. So there's good combinations. Teamwork is crucial.
Yeah, that's what I really like about the game, the whole culture of the game. Like, you have to use teamwork, and someone needs to... If your whole team is focusing on infrastructure, it helps you win the match so much, building turrets, building accelerators, all that kind of stuff. It's so teamwork focused, and I really love that, because it's not like, COD. I mean, you can go off and sort of just go and, kill your own things, but you might not win the game, and you might not get that far. Like, I find often the characters that I was playing too really relied on having lots of other guys around, because I'd play like pusher characters like Benedict, who's like to sort of push the front line, but the front line's only useful being pushed if someone else is coming with you to help, sort of do it. Like, I can do this sort of damage, but I can't get that hard hitting damage in like things like Wrath and some of the shooter characters or Marquis or something can do. But overall, really, really, really fun game. We had a lot of fun, and we might actually be playing a bit on the channel.
Yeah, we might do a few Let's Plays. And I think one piece of advice to anyone who's played the beta and to anyone who gets the game is do give every character a chance. There's so many times when I played characters who didn't work out well at first, but give it some time and you really figure out how to play them and realize just how good they are.
Yeah, so those are our thoughts on the Battleborn Beta. Hopefully the game is just as awesome times 10.
The one thing I'm praying for, because obviously the beta was brilliant, it's just that obviously there was a lack of maps. I want lots of some good maps, some good game types, and just a lot of fun with that.
Should be super sweet. And pre-order now to get your golden skins for Marquis, Montana, Wrath, Thorn, and Reyna. I think I remembered them all.
I don't even know if I care about the gold skins. But
why not? Those gold slug skins, Michael. You gotta have them.
No, I think I'll pre-order anyway, but probably not going to use the skins. There's other really cool skins that I want to use.
Just gonna collect all the skins.
Yeah.
Give me them skins. But yeah, anyway, I think that's...
Put it in the skin box.
I think that's all of our thoughts.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more FudgeMuppet goodness, and we'll see you all soon.
Snapchat.